Xuefeng explains karma and affinity. Affinity, it is the potential energy accumulated through the mutual attraction between lives. This potential energy circulates through hundreds of millions of eons of time and space until at a certain point it transforms into kinetic energy, manifesting as an encounter and releases its force. When the energy is released, the attraction disappears. Good affinity, it is the information left within the negative universe by lives who have built a relationship of mutual respect, love, and blessings, desiring to meet and unite again. This information never vanishes until the wish is fulfilled and the affinity resolved. Virtuous affinity, it is the gravitational connection generated when one life sincerely blesses, wishes welfare, or bestows kindness upon another, creating a force that will inevitably bring a corresponding return in the future. Evil affinity, it refers to hatred and debts formed between lives. Such hatred and debts never disappear until the resentment is dissolved and the balance restored. Bonding of affinity, it is the informational link formed between two lives as a result of receiving kindness or suffering insult or injury. Once an affinity is formed, it must eventually be resolved. Otherwise, one cannot escape the pull of that bond. Resolution of affinity. To repay the debts one owns is called resolving an affinity. Worldly affinity. The information or debts left behind in the human world are called worldly affinity. Celestial affinity. The bond formed with a celestial being or Buddha is called celestial affinity. Following affinity, joyfully accepting and performing one's destined role as arranged within the grand play of the universe is called following affinity. Marital affinity. The entanglement of love, hatred, passion, and emotion between a man and a woman is called marital affinity. Affinity is an invisible web woven among our lives. The heavenly net is vast and wide, yet nothing escapes through its mesh. Once there is affinity, it must be resolved. If the affinity remains unresolved, no one can escape from its net. The affinities of the human world must be resolved in the human world. Those of heaven must be resolved in heaven. Those of hell must be resolved in hell. Affinity is a force of attraction. No matter how much time passes or how far apart in space two lives may be, unresolved affinities will always exert their pull. There is no escape. If one wishes to enter the kingdom of heaven, one must quickly resolve all affinities formed in the human world, whether good or evil, virtuous or marital. As long as the affinity remains, it is best to settle it as soon as possible. Otherwise, One cannot leave the human world and will inevitably reincarnate here again to resolve it.